Ahí practica.
Your eyes, open the T, and rest on the U. You want to show me a long time on the U face down in the water? Okay. Letter U, make letter U, head down in the water. Now down, open your T and breathe. Breathe, and head down and make your U. You do it. Down to the T and U. A little unfair to Sofia to try to ask her to do so much. Okay. Tú pegas un poquito sola y yo les enseño yo a hacerlo. Sophie, play a little by yourself and I go show you. Váyate para allá. Vaya a la escuela. I quickly show you something Sophia can show you. I have turkey dances and cocoa. Yes. One ball, another ball. Hold on to your balls so you can fall on with them. The ball's of course, like you guys know, when the ball is up here, you fall down. That's what happens to us too. When you're up there, you fall down. When you're down here, you fall up. That happens to you too. Take a big breath. Oop. They fall up. But of course, like the ball, they only fall up to here. So it works pretty well. Now, how do you throw a ball? So if you have to write down a letter I, don't throw it, just pretend. Put it here, now throw the ball. On the other side, hold the ball, good. Now this hand here, and then throw the ball away. Okay, let's go. Here, hold the ball. Okay. Now, we try like this. Put the blue ball in my hand. Give me the ball. Give me. Don't throw it. Put it in my hand. Put it here. Give me. Mira, aquí arriba. Give me. No, don't throw it. Put it in my hand. Put it. You did it. Other hand. Give me the ball. Give me. Dámela. Aquí. Arriba. No throw it. Give it. You did it. Take the ball. Here, take it. Take it. You, over here, look where it is. Take it. You got it. You get it. Get the ball. Show me. Get it. Hasta arriba. Show me how you do that. Just keep hands it up. Don't throw it. Give me the ball. All the way up. Give me the ball. And I saw the manager put the ball down. It works very nicely with a little bit of patience. Okay, let me quickly show you for your adults progressing from water adjustment to swimming stroke. All adults, invariably, even those who swim well, they don't want to do fly. It's hard. You only last about half a stroke when you do it. Let me show you a little bit of ITI because I have found it to be a real good way to teach. Say 5.5, 6, 8, 7 already used the water. But that's why you came this way. Letter I, make a T. Pull up on the I. If you, or if I may, I'll show you from up here. Freestyle swimming, we're not talking going to the Olympics stroking, we're talking swimming for health, swimming a long time so you last. It looks like I, T-I, this hand swims, this hand recovers, in sweep position on the 2, out sweep position on the 3. T-I, It's just so beautiful to be able to swim all the time. Head down low. If you guys watch me swim, my head is not necessarily buried, but I swim like I walk. I still go 1743 and a 1650. It's not too bad. Together. Back, so same thing. I. Of course here, the nose doesn't move. But we're learning side swimming. In terms of the education of the body, some people were asking about the pressure system and the mass system of the calf, how you learn to balance them. We are very extremity intelligent, we're very extremity educated. We are all very body uneducated. When we saw Coach Baker earlier demonstrate what he called the corkscrew, I call that the otter. And you need to learn, you see, well, take my hands out of the way. As I press this vertebra in my back and middle of my shoulder blade down to the water, my head is still hinged in good position, but my legs fall up. I need to now learn to roll over. And you could see how my buns fell up because of the pressure. I'm giving the water in the middle of my sternum here and my chin. So of course the trick now is to learn to be up on both sides as you shift the pressure. Oh, I haven't learned, but I'm learning. I'm learning because, like I said, we're very body uneducated. It's tremendous how you could swim once you're in the free space. You are literally in space, not falling up, not falling down. Quickly, 15 seconds. UT fly. U. Down to the T breathe. Notice on my water is my mirror. I rest. And when I fall up, because while I'm resting I fall down, when I fall up is when I stroke again. Why do I say just make a T? Anybody can guess? When we've seen for the eternity of butterfly that we all have said, push way back and come around. Why out sweeping to the T is so good? First of all, it's easier to come the arms fast around. And to the looker, it looks like I took my hands to the butt. Because when you out sweep, the body moves up. It's just the hands stay in that piece of wall or that plane that you out swept on. So a UT. So learning to swim butterfly resting. How come we all shuttered A200 butterflies? Because we have to do them as fast as we could. And the trick is learning to do it as fast as you can, but easy enough so you last. And that's the trick to learning to love A200 slide. Thank you very much for the time.
First heat is from Children of the Sea. Is it Beaverton? Yeah. Beaverton, Oregon. Spent time training with Murray Cullen in Hawaii before settling down in Oregon.
I know it's a little hard here because you guys quit out there. I'm going to do a little bit of step work here. Just going to do a little step work here, and then I'm going to move down there to show you some of the things I've done here. No, no. One of the things I work with when you're trying, again, to get the children home gliding to the wall, I find it so important that, if you're just standing here as a teacher and kind of push them that way, you'll feel like they go into the little bicycle kick and we're vertical and we're going like that. So one of the great things, this is amazing what you're doing. One of the things we do, I use a little magic ring. And you got to keep up with all the cartoons. Before it was Batman or Superwoman. Now we're into Ariel, so we make a little dinosaur tail for the girls. And then for the boys, or Ariel, they like to be a big, the mermaid or the dinosaur for the boys. Then all we do, now again, if they're beginning and they're not real comfortable putting their face in here, what we're going to do is just put our chin, okay, and then she's just going to glide. We're just going to take her in and glide her, and so that this is right, her face is right in. And then we do that. And we'll do several of those, just, you know, gliding into the walls, just real comfortable. Then, when, again, you can't get the little one to put their face in yet, another real great little thing, and they won't wear goggles yet, this is another little window, water window they call it, and it's great because they'll put it on their face, and at least their face isn't submerged. Oh. And then you got a toy, and your toy, you're going to watch a little fishy swim by, or gummy, or whatever toy you have. Now look down. Now, see, she's out here, nice vertical. Great. And here you see the same thing. We're moving her along vertical. Yeah. And there you go. And they love this. They just love seeing the fish in that. Then, of course, now she's doing real great. So now I'll do one more. And glide her like that. Now, so that's Africa. Still, she's real comfortable. I mean, we have the ring off her, but I just want you guys to. Now, the next part on this is to, before you're going to the wall, I would be gliding her over to the steps. Again, they find if you take them to the deeper water, they feel like they're falling, so you don't want to do that. First, when they're beginning, just keep near the steps to glide. Now, the next part, then I start getting their little arms going. I put my hand out, hold a toy or something. First, I'll sit her here. And then now the latest, we've got Simba with the Lion King. I've got all of these kid movies. And so instead of, like we're going to be a lion in the jungle, and we're creeping through the jungle, so getting their little hands like that. Or Ariel, you know, just say mermaid arms or that. And so what you're going to do, so you're going to brush your hair. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then ready to go. Brush his head. 1, 2, 3. And by keeping the hand out in front, just keeping their little head down, and they're gliding, and they're starting to move their hands moving forward. Okay, then from that, then what we'll do is, now again, she'll be on the steps. But what I'll do is just here. Then once you're able to do that and they're real comfortable gliding to you, then you have to do a little sit dive, glide out. We're going to brush the little fish's hand. 1, brush. 2, 3, and then we'll come up for a breath. Just mix her. Go. And there she goes. 1, 2, 3. She's brushing her hand up. We're going to bring her up for a breath. Okay, beautiful. Again, just repeat the same thing so you get the repetition, the same thing. That's brush up. Push it back to the wall. There you go. And brush. 1, 2, 3. And of course, this is great. You don't cross. So that's super. Then from that part, then the next part we do. Then now with the next part, I'll add that on, and then they're going to roll over and do their. Then we work on it, you know, getting their back on. So this one. Going to roll over, and I do this roll over under the water so with their eyes don't use the goggles, roll over so they know that for the next part as we're building on this, and they roll over on the back. And 1, 2, 3, and we just gently roll over. And then now when we're beginning, I just head on the shoulder and support her like this. Okay. And then again, always keep using that and then going back to the wall. Brush 1, 2. Good girl.
Yeah.
There's your great. Okay, and then to complete that down in the shallow end, the last thing, then you build on that, and then you go do that, and then roll on
Want one of
this
these
kind of 1, 2, 3,
thingies.
roll back.
I wonder where she got that.
This magic window.
That's
Years
cute.
ago, I worked out at Sea Life Park when I lived in Hawaii, and we had a lot of adults, and we took them out on reefs, and then we couldn't swim, couldn't put their face in, so they use buckets for this. But there is a fella that has that pretty you're able to get me, so I'll get that one for last. Okay, now. And 1, 2, 3, and over. And she'll roll over. Then finish, do it by yourself. Now And then I'll have her brush again, reaching out 1, 2, 3, first right to the wall. Then eventually what that'll complete is that, I'll be able to be over here, we'll say, ready, go, she'll do a roll over, rest on her back, and be able to yank that. Now just to show you down the other side, there's a couple more things I use the paper card. Alrighty. And another good thing to help the kids, when they won't put their, this is great, you should be happy. If they did all this. It really works good. And, when you're working and being really relaxed with the children with their body language, I mean, they're just up here really stiff. And if they can at least start looking and then it's just, and then you can stick your fingers in how many fingers, 1, 2, 3, all that kind of stuff. Okay, now the other part too, getting them, this is a great little thing too. Love this. Jan Thomas turned me on this. So this is a hula hoop, so kids aren't getting their heads under yet. So they've got this where the beads are just up it. And so what we'll do is the same thing, put the ring on her leg. We're going to bring Mario and the beautiful dinosaur today. Oh, that girl. Now we're going to bring nest. Now we're going to glide. Okay, now in the beginning, so to get them under, see, and then they get us going under, and we're going under the bridge, and it just works great. You just get a little bit inside of you and yes.
Really good some. I've spent a fortune on everything. I just, that guy that did the stroke work over here? He has a set of 10 tapes up there. I just wrote a check for $189.
Now the other thing in getting the kids
My husband says, what are you spending your
I'll
money
hold
on?
their hand, hold her hand and bring them through.
I just bought 3 videos back at the hotel.
After a while, they'll be able to push off and slide them through. Then the same thing, I just work the corner thing here, and then the same thing, just gliding through, but it's really good just above the scoop. Yeah, Jan Thomas, I'll get all this information on. I put my name in that on the sheets, but so you can get you on it. I forgot to do that. But yeah, because these are ones, and he also makes the smaller ones now, so the rings don't, float down, lay down, on the bottom. Oh, yeah. So then from there, and then they're able to do the ones you roll over back and forth, real comfortable. Then we'll start with a nice high elbow, and after the real comfortable, that.
Cute little kid.
So I think, let me check my little cheat notes here. These are great too when I have to learn to swim or something that's sticking out. I've got a plastic, but sometimes, when we do one, something that's great. And that's, can't remember. Yeah, so that's about it, putting it all together. So, and then like I said,
Cutest. I love them. It's really
their own
fun.
faces up there like that, so what we want to do is to look down. And so it really helps too by holding the back of their heads, sliding them out, so they're nice and close. We'll pull 1, 2, 3. Good run. When they're beginning, then you just lift them up. But it's a really great drill because it gets their arms out and it keeps their legs up.
Where's the whole thing? Whole thing, okay. Swim America Hall of Fame, okay. And what I had to tell Mickey was that we had to go back all the way to the beginning. He is basically an accomplished swimmer right now, so what I'm going to do is try to convince him to get back to when he first started, kind of the beginning again. A lot of times we take, and we found that we go with water orientation, we get children used to the water, as we've seen the progressions in smaller children, and then all of a sudden we hit a point of how do we know when and exactly how to take them, let's say, underwater, not only underwater, but let them go. One of the things I found working with children is if I have a new swimmer, I'm not sure of their capability, I normally look from steps or a platform. I've had children, and I'll have them all stand. I teach anywhere between 3 and 4 at a time. I'll say, can anybody swim? Well, of course, all their hands go up. One at a time, I have them come out and swim to me. A lot of times I'll get somebody, they come out, they start out, their feet go down, there they are. And I say, okay, good try, back you go. Stay on the steps or stay on the platform until it's your turn. So now, in about 2 minutes, I've evaluated what I have to do with each student. So at that moment, I know what level I'm at, where to work from. I, of course, tell them anytime I start, we call it take us for a boat ride. We go out here, and we've got kickers and diggers, so go ahead and kick your feet for me. And we tell them to kick their feet, and then we get them out of their hands. I'll try to pull my arms in. Can you dig on the outside, dig under my arm? Okay, now dig to your belly button. All right, we want them to feel the water. So we start talking about feeling the water and reaching out. If I have to, I'll go with one hand and I'll work this. And I'll tell them to bend their elbows and relax, feel the water. Open their hands, open their fingers big. And one of the things I found, go ahead and push down on my arms. If he's pushing down on my arms at my elbows, he's not ready to be let go. It's just one of those things, I can feel it right there. And so that's an indication to me, got to slow down, got to back off. All right? Pretty soon, we go through certain things where I say, okay, stretch your arms out, touch my shoulders. That's what I want. Move my hands down a little further on his ribs, and I say, okay, I'm going to push your hips up. I may even take my foot underneath his knees, and I say, this is the way I want you now. I'd ask him, how old are you? 5 and a half. Well, I'll say 6. You'll be 6 on your next birthday. What I need you to do is take a big breath, and by taking a breath, we say, take a bite of air. And if they're not, I won't do it underwater yet. I'm saying, I'm going to hold your nose. I'll put my foot over here on the stand or on the steps, and I'll say, take a bite of air. Can you do that? Just go and hold that, and I'll hold their nose. And I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get another breath and so forth. Now we'll go through that. And I'll say, you ready to put your face on the water now? He says, yes. So, I'm going to take him again, relaxed position. He's got his arms out. And I say, remember, I want your chin almost to touch your chest. I want you to lay down, kick your feet, hold your breath on the top of the lean forward, take head down, 1, kick your feet up, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. And so forth. So we get them going like this, and once I feel their arms relax, then I know I can move to the steps or the stand. And I say, okay, now we're going to go a little further. What I need you to do is put your hands on my hands, take a big fishy breath, make a fish face, puff your cheeks out. That's it. Put your face in the water, and I pull 1, 2, and as we heard earlier, streamline 3, 4, 5, 6, and bring them up. And so we go through a slow progression of this, and then eventually I go from the palms to maybe just grabbing my finger. Again, grab your fingers, take a big breath, head down, stretch out. Now open your hands. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now I feel we're ready. Ready to get them in prone float, prone swim, and then we add the hands in. And now here's where we start with swimming. That's okay. Now can you show me your hands digging again, all by yourself. Just standing right there. Reach out a little further. Now the wall. I know we talked a lot about the children coming in the wall. At the end of each lesson, we always emphasize falling in and going back to the wall, even if we're not this far. But right now, we go from here, hold your breath, swim to the wall, ready to go. And I go 1, hands up, and I go. Count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Which one do you want?
The propellers.
Okay, first start with torpedo. That's going to make you streamline. Okay, and then you're going to use your arms as propellers. Okay, and you glide in. The other thing to do is for your hands. Okay, your hands are airplanes, and you never want airplanes to crash. You always want it to land and glide.
Is that awesome? I like that. Thank
I
you.
say fishing, stalling, like goldfish fins. You just sweep out, sweep in, sweep out, and I'll say, take your feet. Good, and stop. There's not as yet, but I'm definitely going to start working with it. But I see that
You'd like that.
fear
They're fun.
of the eyes
Just not
closed,
all the
bumping into the wall, and so forth. So we go through a process of putting our hand underwater, getting their face under once we get to hold their breath, count our fingers, and so forth. Once we get them to open their eyes,
Yeah,
you'll
it's
see
all
a
over.
whole complete relaxation and change of temperament. So sometimes if you have difficulty